Hello! My name is Bisa, and welcome back to Minecraft. It's been even longer since last episode than last episode was from the one before. Fuck, I'm so sorry. But we're back today, once more. I hope to get this back into a regular upload rhythm. Man, it's been a fucking messy couple of weeks for me, I tell you. I don't want to go too into detail. I don't really want to talk personal stuff on this channel. But, you know, besides working, there was just so much shit going on in my life, and all of that on top of mental problems, and you've got one hell of a cocktail that allows you to do absolutely fucking nothing. So, I've been stuck just kind of being unable to do anything between work and, like I also said in the previous episode, other channels. So I've done I've basically just had no time to do anything. But right now I just found the time to record another episode, and I did still stick to our time frame, as you can see up in the top right, or top left, sorry. We are now in alpha 1.0.1704. Now, I actually just closed the patch notes, so let me get that up again. For all the previous versions, underscore 3 only changed like a stuck bug, which I think might have actually been the bug that we've encountered a couple times that caused us to reload the world. If you remember that, we had that a few times. I think the first time was when we were finding the spawner. So yeah, there's your reference for that bug. I am assuming, I don't know if that's the bug that was fixed specifically, but that seems like the one that would have been fixed because it was pretty common. Then, you know, there were just mostly fixes over the underscore versions. But one gargantuan, frankly gargantuan thing in this version that was added for, you know, 1.0.17 and then made accessible in underscore 1 and 2 because Notch basically released a debug build. Do I have any wood? I do not. Let's grab a tree. Let's grab that tree. Looks like a big tree with not too many logs. Yeah, that looks fine. I can deal with this. Get up there. I know I can get up there. Don't do this to me, game. Thank you. Oh, black spike. I see this is the size that large trees should be. Not those labyrinthian monsters of wood. Which, I mean, I kind of like them as well, but, like, it's just so much nicer. So, what has been added is... Oh, wait. The recipe was different back then. But, given that recipe that I just made, you 100% already saw what I'm making here. Correct. This was the recipe. Fences were added in this version, and they too are slightly buggy in the inventory. Huh. So yeah, we have fences now. Such an incredibly versatile decoration, and I mean, in terms of it's just, God, such a good block for decoration and for practical purposes as well. You know, actually having some farm animals, and as decoration, this is going to come incredibly handy as well. So we're gonna have a lot of things to, like, furbish up over the next couple of episodes, but I'm not actually quite sure where or what yet. So, this thing that's really cool, we actually don't have anything to do with yet. Because a lot of other things that make it even more useful are only going to release in 1.2.0, the Halloween update. You know, stuff like making lanterns with glowstone and such. That's going to be incredibly useful. Until then, you know, we can pull the old Minecraft villages. If you remember older, the pre 1.13 villages, those used to have like, oh, you can't even place them on top of each other yet? Can I do this? Really? Wow. Okay, so we can't even place them on top of each other yet. When was that changed? And how do they break? Okay, they break into a normal fence. Let's try around a bit here. And let me check really quick. Fences. Because... like, I just want to check when it was changed that you can place them on top of each other. Wow. Okay, that's a while away. I'm not gonna say how long away it is, but it's a while. So we're gonna have to deal with that for a moment. In that case, our possibilities just got way limited. But that's fine too. Can I place a torch on top of it at least? Oh no! Okay, I can't place anything on top of a fence yet. That actually blows. But it still means I can do some things. For example, can I do that? Yes, sir. Because that looks kind of neat, right? Have a bit of a thing there to hold up the roof. I think that looks in place at least. So we're going to be able to add some small touches here and there to our world, but not much more, regrettably. That really blows. I was actually really looking forward to this update because fences are such an incredibly useful decoration block. But maybe we'll still have all the usefulness of them next to each other. Like, oh, they don't connect the blocks yet. We'll figure this all out in due time. I was getting heated there, but as soon as the music fades in, I'm immediately calmed by it. It's so nice. I love this game, man. Now, last episode, we were starting to work on the mine entrance over there, so we're gonna need a shit ton of wood. To probably do that. Man, I can't even do mineshaft style scaffolding now. Because I can't place fences on top, or anything on top of fences, for that matter. Shit. That blows. Like, that genuinely just blows. Sad. That was lucky. And the sun is starting to set, so we should probably stay in our perimeter now. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do in terms of like a tree house with these, or if that's too close to everything else. I feel like it might be too close, so we would have to use the 4 large trees we found over there at our old shelter. And like, it's not that far away either. Like, that right there is the mountain under which we built our little hut. So really, it's not far away at all. Spawn isn't even far away at all. Or, like, at any standard, really. Now, I'm gonna take out a bunch more of the sand here. Shut the fuck up, cow. That's the one thing I didn't miss. while not recording. Fucking cows. Yeah, I actually really miss recording Minecraft. I don't know why, but I just have this itch these recent times to just play old Minecraft a bunch. And I mean, that's why I started the Let's Play in the first place, of course. Let's make some more sticks. I'm gonna grab a bunch of iron from home so we can have just a small outpost here at the mines. So we don't always have to return home to do everything we need to do after coming up from the mines. It's not a far way, but I still think it's warranted. You know, in terms of having a somewhat large / spread out base. That's not really that far. So, what am I gonna grab? Iron. I'm also gonna deposit my redstone, and I'm just gonna grab those 55 bars. That should be enough. Do we have more ready in here? Pretty sure we do. Yes, sir. I'll leave those back here. I could be cheeky and make a diamond shovel, but I don't really want to, so let's not for now. Now, I've also thought about something for the next version, because it's actually going to take a hot minute for the next version to release. Let me see again, without wasting everyone's time. No, not that one. Because Alpha 1.1.0 only came out on September 10th. That's over 2 weeks from now. Now, given my recent track record, that's like 2 episodes, but still. No, I genuinely do want to get to making these more regularly, please. When did I make the other one? Wait, what? How did I... What? Did I have one on... Did I have one pre-made already? Did I miss that? Oh well. It's not that important, let's be real. Hello, chess.com. That was a Twitch notification, I'm sorry. I need to learn to switch this type of shit off before I record. Like, that, you know, would be useful. We don't have sideways logs yet either. So that makes this idea even worse. Question mark? So the idea here now, as you can probably already see, is to do something like this. Here at the entrance. I'm gonna put that there. This whole thing is going to be topped off with dirt. Gonna extend this dirt back around to here. Because since we've dug up all this floating sand here, we have a pretty nice natural divider for where we can have sand and where we can have dirt. So I think going up until like here with dirt, I'm gonna leave the waterfront alone for now. But I think going up until here with dirt should look fine. And is going to give us a nice amount of sand. Which, no, that's also good. Bit of terraforming for resources as well. 2 birds with 1 stone. So, I'm gonna expand this whole cubby thing, so there's like a small, like an actual small entrance room here. That would be the idea, at least. And are stone stairs a thing yet? Like normal stone stairs? Or is it all cobble? Just fucking... Thank you. Bruh. Where? But yeah, now the idea would be to put wood horizontally over this, but... Yeah, wood automatically orients itself. Like wood doesn't orient itself yet in this version. This sort of thing would have been the idea. It just looks kind of shit right now. Maybe here we can do something with fences. Like, unironically, maybe this is going to look at least okay. We can't place it there, so we need some sort of support. And place the fences on, and then take out. As expected, it looks kind of shit. But maybe something that looks a little less shit is to put them all across the top. I think that would look at least a little better. And I think better than the logs, at least. Let me know in the comments of what you think, which one you think looks better, which option. Gonna make a few more fences. I think I'm gonna leave it at fences for now as well. But I do want to hear what you guys think. And there. I think that looks fine. Can we stack them downwards? Because previously I tried stacking them on top of each other. But can I stack them like this? I can! Oh, yeah! We just gotta build top down. Okay. So this could work, actually. We just can't build anything on fence blocks. So while it means we can't, like, place torches on fences, we can place fences on top of fences by not placing something on top of them at all, but rather placing another fence below one. We can basically turn scaffolding into fences by going one block at a time like that. So a few options have just opened back up again. That is very cool. And I'm hearing a lot of mobs. Help? Beds fucking when? So what I'm actually thinking now is that we just go to the mineshaft style scaffolds. You know, fences down the side and planks on top. I'll try logs first on top, even though they're not correctly oriented yet. Hello! Why is there multiple? Why do you take 4 shots? Where's the other one? Fucking hell. You stay up there, please. Thanks. Sit. Let's make an axe, so we can actually do this at an acceptable pace. Don't want to waste too much time. I think fences are the same speed with anything at this point. Give me my dirt, I'm gonna need that for landscaping. Right, yeah, first I'm gonna try logs, then I'm gonna use... Okay, so... we have to do... is this. No, first we have to place a cross. This looks kind of meh with the logs, but we'll figure it out. And then I can do this. Because if I hadn't placed... Or let me just check. Can I place something here now? I can still. Okay, so I literally just can't place something on fences. That's the actual problem. It's not their collision or something. It's that I can't place shit on fences. And I can't place fences on shit sideways. Interesting. Spaghetti code. Out the wazoo. Oh, I don't know if it's spaghetti code or it's by design, but... certainly it's irritating. At least a bit. Though what is nice is, in this case, it's actually kind of nice that it doesn't connect to the blocks on the side. Because it actually looks better like this. And given the way that it connects to logs, I think that looks good as well. So we might have actually found our solution here. Because it perfectly connects into the inner darkest ring of the log like that. It actually looks like another one of the horizontal plank line, like the horizontal lines from the wooden planks. Because the fences just use the same texture as wooden planks. At least, I think, this early on, they do. I think to this day they do, actually. I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that. And now I can even place some fences here as, like, some entrance thing. Still can't place torches on top in any way, shape, or form. Unless I can... yeah, no, that's just gonna put another side there. That's fine. Yeah, I can place torches on top. It'll stick to the side there. Does this work? No. But that's fine. So we're gonna do... I'm gonna grab some dirt from back home. Should make another set of iron armor. Why haven't I done that yet? Let's also grab this one again. Don't leave it there. I think this looks good. Maybe lower the hill here a bit. So you can actually see it from a little more than 2 blocks away. I mean, of course, it's kind of undetailed, you know. Nowadays, you'd build something much more elaborate, but for the very small amount of deco blocks we have, you know, it's fine. And once we figure out the front area, it's gonna look better. Did we have... what kind of... I think we left some smooth stone back here, right? And this chest? No, but we have a bunch of dirt that we're gonna need. Right around that amount. And I kind of want to... why did I pick up that? Oh, it's my right click. Of course, I forgot. It's broken. Because I haven't been able to play anything. So I forgot that my right mouse button is fucked. Great. Shut up, cow. I don't remember what came earlier. The resource pack update or the sound effect change for cows. But whichever happens first, I'm doing. Like, as soon as possible, I'm changing that sound. Dear fucking God. Make it stop. I'm going to be doing all of this. And plug this entire place with dirt. Just plug everything up. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Let's fill this guy back in. And continue. We have more than enough dirt back home if we need to, like, need more to finish this up. I don't think we will. Don't take my word for it, though. We're also gonna have to lay a piece of street back here. I actually didn't have enough. Huh. And I think we're gonna have a solid full crossing over here. So we can take this out ahead of time and channel out a full street here. Maybe we can change materials as we switch over into the sand. I need a new shovel. So I don't have to actually sprint back to get more dirt. That's at least something. Actually, I do, because I have to change the shoreline here. Stop the fucking notifications. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's just let's just leave that single block there. In my inventory, lonely. Poor thing. I keep forgetting that I have another shovel made. Shit. Actually, it's gonna be interesting to curve a road along the water side here. Just realized that. It will be fine. And this is only 4 wide, so we're gonna need to have some sort of, like, yard in front here that the road can run into, like this. I think that's fine. That's gonna be fine as a... I could also make another, like, bridge type thing, and then do, like, a hook here. That feels kind of unnecessary and almost wrong, given that we have that hard crossing here. I would have to branch off again, like, here. Pretty much exactly here. And I feel like those 4 blocks aren't really worth to, like, break up the road by. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I deal with the waterfront. Maybe I can use some fencing. Yeah. I don't know, I had that smug sound on that. That might have been the entertainer coming out. Like the overly enthusiastic entertainer within me. I haven't quite figured out. I can use my hand. I have a shovel. I have a shovel in my fucking inventory. Remember it. Yeah, this is a bit too... do one of these. This should be fine. I hope. And I think I'm going to make a small glass bridge. Like over there. Yeah, I think that can work well. Thanks. Flag. I guess. Do I have any slabs left on me? No, but I have 3 stacks of cobblestone, so that should be enough. Yeah, then we're gonna have whatever type of yard we're gonna build here. I think I might actually extend that by 1 back further. 1 further back. English. Do you speak it? I mean, technically I don't. I'm German, but let's not worry about that. This is where those skeletons spawned, probably. So let's light this place up a bit more, just to make sure. Place something over here as well. Just, you know, again, make sure nothing drops on us. Or at least making it much less easy for something to drop on us. No! A picky. Picky. Do I have arrows? I have arrows. Okay. A picky. Bruh. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. I didn't need to. I didn't. That didn't even drop a pork chop. God damn. Okay. Well. I should have probably thought about lighting this place first. Struggle noises. It's just a chicken. Okay. Now let's turn these 3 stacks of cobblestone into slabs, shall we? Oh man, that's something else that's happening today. Right. I was going to record a shit ton of Minecraft today, but actually, Genshin Impact 3.0 just released. I forgot. I'm gonna have to check out Sumeru. Would people be interested in watching that? Let me know. Ah! This is why I made 3 stacks. Oh, great, we lost the other one to the ether. Fantastic. Here I'm just gonna, like, do this one through line for now. Just to make sure I don't over-invest while figuring out how I want to lead the road by the shoreline. Now, how would I do these step-ups again? Or steps up? Didn't do that. I placed logs right next to them. That's how it was. Done. There we go. That looks nice. Then we continue down like that. And that's gonna be glass. That's gonna be full blocks. Oops. That's fine. That gave me safe passage. And then we have that. I'll jump down there in a bit. Not right now. Don't have the health. I can go down here. Pick that up. Torches to make sure it's lit. It's lit, yo. Sorry. Yeah, that should be good. I'm not sure if glass is the block to use here. Because this is going to end up being a full block drop if I use glass. Unless I use it at this height, in which case I have to fill these in. Which, I mean, I could do that. Yeah, that's fair. Let's do that. Right, I can't place in between. Do I have glass on me? I don't. I'll make some real quick. I have coal, right? Yeah. Let's grab the sand we dropped. How many do we need? I think we need exactly 8 blocks, don't we? No, 7. Yeah, we need 7. 7? Yeah, 7. Sorry, took a moment to parse that. See, we're already back down to our last stack of slabs, so that somehow fit way too well. Let's put another torch down there. We have just enough for one more furnace. Exactly what I needed, so perfect. This is enough for exactly 3 pieces, so sure, why not? Do some more. We only need 7, but always nice to have some. Now, while we're waiting on that, let's figure out this diagonal. Obviously, we're going to need this. And now we kind of have to figure out how we... Yeah, I think I did it right first try. Don't want to say that too confidently, because at some parts it still looks too narrow, but I'm fearing that if I make it wider, then at some parts it's gonna look too wide. Like, this block in specific I'm not sure about, because it would mean that you have a literal 1 block gap here, but I fear that it might make this part that's very even look too wide. We could also just adjust the shoreline a little, I guess. I hope that wouldn't make the shoreline look too straight, though. But this obviously would be a solution to our problem. Let's check. So we've got the resources. Does that vibe? Now I have to take these 2 out. Yeah, it vibes. It's vibing. Yeah, it's fine. I'll go with it. There you go. Cool. I'll wait to figure that out. This would be cool if it didn't look so wrong. Let's get back a little bit of a shoreline here. Oh. It does mean a little less beach. But it does mean a better looking street. And that's what's really important, right? This message was sponsored by the Koch Foundation. Did I... No? Just make it abundantly clear that it was not. That was a joke. Gonna fill the rest in with cobblestone, give that some nice bit of texture. Because I want to expand this place a little anyways. Let's take our glass. We'll have a lot done already. Oops. Let's mix in... I was gonna say, let's mix in some dirt as well. Yeah. We can even be cheeky. Place a little out here. Looks nice. That actually looks really nice. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? The fuck? Excuse you. That's too high. Yeah. That looks nice. Ish. Alright. Cool. Where's that skeleton, though? I'm hearing a skeleton. Somewhere back there, probably. But very, very neat. We have started construction on a mine. Honestly, I really like how that little yard looks. I mean, it's using very modern, comparatively, building techniques, but actually, that's a good question. How is that gonna vibe with the rest of the look of this place? No, making this coarse dirt so that it doesn't grow over with grass would be a nice bonus, but that's probably not happening anytime soon, especially because coarse dirt is such an old block. Or such a relatively new block, and I don't think there's much in terms of other ways of spreading grass, or stopping stopping the spread of grass. So we'll have to figure something out there. Let's just a little bit of extra dirt here. Thicken this out a bit so it looks right. And maybe sprinkle in some dirt here and there so it looks somewhat natural. Give it a fade. Yeah, I kind of like that. Hello? Okay. My mic just disconnected for a second. Sorry if you could hear that. If that caused like some interference or something. Sounds like the skeleton's down there. Yeah, hello. I don't want to fuck with you right now. Sorry. Oh, cows. A very nice little piece of road. Once all that grass has grown over, it might look better, though. Because that's like the one thing I would say looks kind of shit right now there. It's the road. I pressed jump. What the hell, game? Stop eating my inputs. Sniff. Also back to a little bit more, like, meta management talk of this channel. Again, I'll return to Atelier Ryza when I can. When I, like, got everything else straight again. Which primarily means this Minecraft Let's Play. And the rest of my fucking life. Yeah, that looks fine. Maybe I would add a bit more to the, like, that first gate scaffold. But otherwise, this looks neat. The scaffold just is a little too flush with the mountain, I feel. But I'll see what I can do. I'm not going to stop the episode here, though. I do want to make this a full-length episode again. Like, that's, like, the almost bigger thing that I'm more upset with than with being unable to hold a daily schedule. It's that I've been making so many shorter episodes. And, like, over time, you're losing out more on that than if, like, every now and then I didn't upload for a day. I'm actually sacrificing more time by forcing myself to record on a day and then immediately upload it. Because that way I'm time-gated if I have something else to do that day. And even just like a 30-minute episode takes like 3 hours to make in total. That's 30 minutes recording, 30 minutes rendering, like 10 minutes of editing, and then the upload, and thumbnails, and descriptions when I actually rate them. It takes like up to... That was already 4 blocks? Fuck you. That takes up to 4 hours, like up to, not 4 hours, but 2 hours, I'd say, is a solid time frame. That does include some idle time, yes, but at the time of that, like by the end of that, I still have to be there and press publish on the video so that you can actually see it. And that's just something I can't do. Again, if I have to go to work or something like that on that day, then, you know, I can't just decide to go home to my PC and press publish on a video and then come back when it's done uploading, or processing, actually, is the bigger problem. I think that's the biggest time sink, because my channel is very small. YouTube doesn't have me at, like, very high priority for stuff like processing my videos. So it sometimes takes, like, 3 hours for it to even start processing an HD version of the video, like, so that people can actually watch the video in HD. It fucking blows. So yeah, an episode basically takes me the duration of the episode times 2 plus an average of 3 hours to make. So, you know, making a 1 hour episode, as I want to do, is already like a 5-hour thing. Again, a lot of that is idle time, during which I do something else, or I'm playing a game, so I can't complain about it. But that time frame is still, like, reserved for making a Minecraft episode, even if I can do other stuff in between the steps I have to do. Beginning of that 5-hour frame, I start making the episode, and at the end of the 5-hour frame, it's out. And it has to be out. So it quickly becomes, like, it quickly stuffs up my schedule a lot. Like, if you look at the last episode, I, for one, wasn't able to do the full hour. And secondly, I haven't even made a thumbnail for it yet, and that's, like, inexcusable for me. I really have to get to that. Oh, that's cool. Probably isn't too much, though, sadly. But yeah, it's surprisingly much work even to do a Let's Play, and, you know, in the meantime, I'm working, and I have to, or I don't have to, but I'm working on an art book that I've been publishing. Though that's a little on and off right now, because of other problems with the associated community, but that's not something I'm gonna bring here either. Though I will tell you, if you want to check it out, maybe I'll leave a link in the description. It's gunsandgirls.glimmer.team. That's where you can find it. That's Guns and Girls, all written together, .glimmer, Glimmer, .team, Tean. Maybe I'll put it on screen if I remember. This is like minute 48. Oh, hey, I did have some here. Huh. I should grab my stuff. What the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna have to take this tree out. Look at how messy its leaves are. I didn't even take that many of them out. Just that one now. It's kind of fucked. Watch out that this tree doesn't lose its leaves, though. So I'll have to, like, actually shear this tree. I don't have to use shears. Those don't even exist yet. But you know what I'm saying. But yeah, making one of these takes a long time, and time during all of which I have to be available to fix something if something comes up. So it's... You wouldn't think that much work goes into such a simple thing, right? Such a simple video. And I mean, neither did I, to be completely honest. You know, I did this as a thing I can run on the side to really have fun with and stick to my principles of content creation while still doing everything else that I really want to do. I mean, not to say I don't really want to do this, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that there are other things I'd rather be working on, but, you know, I really want to play Minecraft, so why the hell not record it and make some really, hopefully, fun content. Both for myself to make and hopefully for you guys to enjoy. I really hope people do enjoy this Let's Play. If you do, please let me know in the comments. Ah, man. Let's take a further away-ish look at... Not gonna go up to the Rose Cliff. I don't think I've taken a look from here yet, though. Behind, yeah, it kind of disappears behind the forest again. And again, that's kind of my intention with the forest. It's a visual blockade as well, right? Yeah, I think once the grass properly spreads over there, that's gonna look great. But the logs definitely do mix in with the dirt mountainside too much. So either I'll have to change the block I use, or maybe terraform the mountain a bit, so I have at least a bit of stone around that. That's something more suited for the near future. This does look kind of neat, though. Not gonna lie. Oops. Now we've got some more glass in here. Okay, yeah, just toss it out. Sure, why not? Not sure what to do right now, though. Honestly. Maybe just grab some more wood, I guess. So we can, you know, continue building on our house. Actually, you know, finish that before starting another project. That could be an idea. There's one thing, though, that I will talk about, that I said I wouldn't talk about last episode. Because that's been, like, the one thing that's been taking up most of my time. You know, outside of all the stuff that's keeping me from actually doing this Let's Play. And that's another big video I'm working on for my main channel, which I'm not going to plug here because, honestly, I don't want to plug things on this channel. I want this thing to be its own thing. Anyways, what I've been doing is I've been making a really, I've actually been on the, I've actually considered just dropping everything I've done for that video so far and just making something very simple, just talking to the camera. At the same time, I just want to do something big and creative. At the same time, it's kind of time sensitive. So it's like, do I really want to wait on this until I have the video perfectly planned out? Or do I just want to, like, full send, just record something and throw it up because it's so time sensitive? But the thing I'm doing is, if you haven't guessed it already from when I talked about it last week, I am working on a video about the release of Bridget in Guilty Gear Strive. Now, I've been following the Guilty Gear franchise for a long time. I've wanted to get into it for, like, multiple years now, like almost 4 or 5 years. And I wanted to get Strive since it launched last year, but it was never very high on my priority list. But the release of Bridget last week fanned some flames on the internet, including my flame of fandom for Guilty Gear, so I actually took the plunge. Did I just say last week? Like, 3 weeks ago at this point is when she was announced. And that fanned my flames of fandom for Guilty Gear so much, the discourse around that because, of course, we can't have nice things, and transphobia is still rampant in gaming. So there was, like, huge discourse about it all. And it's just annoying, man. I'm gonna be real. Is that enough wood? Probably not. But there's not much... Like, the roof of leaves here is so dense that I can't really take any other trees out without leaving some trees hanging, or some leaves hanging. But yeah, that discourse got so loud and somehow controversial that it really fanned my flames of fandom for Guilty Gear. And once I get into something, once I really am a big fan of something, I am gonna go fucking mad about that thing. Like, one of my personal catchphrases is clinical insanity established 2012, because that's when I really started going deep on something for the first time. And that's kind of become a personal catchphrase of mine. So I've been, like, super deep into that Guilty Gear hole in the few minutes of free time I've had over the last few weeks. And been working on a video about Bridget's story and character development. Because there's so much misinformation out there, and it really nags me because it's so easy to check. It's like, it takes 5 minutes to double check these things. Now, where's the moon right now? Okay, it's starting to set. So, while we're not quite at 1 hour, we're at 57 minutes, so I'm gonna call it here. I actually have a stack of pancakes right in front of my face that's gone cold over this recording, so I'm gonna take the privilege of ending this a couple of minutes early. And I hope I can see you again tomorrow. Right now I can't promise anything, but, you know, at least I'm off work for the time being again. So maybe I can start recording a bit of a backlog or something. But yeah, this episode has mostly run its course. Like, I don't really have any idea of what I could do anymore, so I'm already digressing again. My name's been Bisa, and I really hope to see you again next time. Have a good one.